What's up, Saints? I'm Bella.
And I'm Sam.
And this is SFHS Today. Welcome back to another week, Saints. We hope you had a great MEA weekend.
In world news, a group of thieves have stolen a priceless collection of crown jewels from the Louvre Museum in Paris. Security footage shows the masked thieves cutting open the glass display holding the jewels and the group escaping with them.
The heist, which happened in broad daylight, has now closed the museum for a couple days. Museum officials are extremely embarrassed for the security failure, and the hunt to catch these thieves is still ongoing. In national news, nationwide No Kings protests were held this past Saturday. The protesters are against many of Trump's government policies, including cuts to federal programs and immigration policies.
In more national news, Alaska has experienced a coastal flooding due to Typhoon Halong. The floods have displaced over 1,000 people, and hundreds have been evacuated.
In local news, the blood drive will be in the gyms this Thursday from 8:30 to 1:30. There is still time to sign up if you want to give blood.
There sure is a lot going on around here. Like the SFHS choir had a performance last night. We sent reporters Haley and Dylan out for more.
How do you feel about this concert?
I think sound-wise, Madrigals and Vox are going to sound good. Some of our combined pieces are going to sound good, but one of them might be a little behind than the others.
It's gonna be something. It definitely made an impact not having a choir teacher for like 2 weeks.
Definitely.
So
I think it's going to be it'll be a good way to open the year. I think it's like a good intro to choir, kind of like, here's what we can do. Come back for our next concerts. I'm excited to show all the different styles that we've learned of music. We have some funny songs, we have some serious, upright choral songs, and I think it's like a good show of our skills.
We have a song where we mix in the aisles and I like standing by other voice parts.
What do you want to improve upon?
timing, very much so the timing needs to be worked on, and our whether it's louder or softer vocal ranges.
I think our words.
Oh,
We need to memorize our words.
Lyrics need to be learned.
Probably remembering the lyrics to the songs.
Yep.
I think that choir is a great opportunity for anybody, and if you have been told that you can't sing, let me be the judge of that, and if you can't sing, I'll still let you in choir, and by the end of it, you will at least be serviceable.
Thanks, guys. Wow, we really have some talented students here. Great job to everyone who was a part of the show.
I don't know about you, Bella, but this trimester's flown by. I can't believe we're already halfway done.
I know, right? I've had a pretty great time so far, but we wanted to know how everyone else's experience have been now that we're halfway through the tri. So reporters Jackson, Caitlin, and Callie went out to ask our students how they've been doing.
My team and I went to interview people to see how their mid-tri is going so far. Let's go see the responses.
What are you going to try to improve on in the second half of the trimester?
Probably just understanding Spanish and doing my work.
Improve my math scores and get along with my teachers. How is this school year going compared to last year?
My classes are definitely easier for me.
It's much harder, honestly. The classes are all really hard. There's a lot more to do now.
I think that I definitely know my way around more than last year.
It's not really that different, except AP. That's the only hard class.
Yeah, I mean, the classes are definitely harder, but I don't know, I feel more confidence with extracurriculars and just knowing where things are.
Now that mid-tries are coming up, does being an upperclassman feel any different?
No, not really, no.
Well, kind of, because getting a bit older and also being able to do more things, I don't know, get a job.
How's your guys' first half of trimester as seniors?
For me, it's pretty boring. Nothing really much going on. I like it though. Only a couple classes are a bit challenging, so yeah.
Mine is pretty busy. There's a lot going on with school and sports and all the senior events, but I'd say it's pretty fun so far.
Sounds like everyone's making it through. Senior year is great, but sometimes I do wish I could go back in time, don't you?
Yeah, the past few years have been a blur. I wish I could travel back in time and relive them a bit.
Yeah, if only we had a time machine. Maybe one day. But for now, Valerie, Malin, Kylie, and Kate went to our middle schools and elementary schools to talk to the younger kids.
You know what, guys? I really miss middle school. Me too. Let's go back. Whoa, did we just time travel?
Let's go talk to some of our middle school teachers.
What have you noticed that's changed in the past few years?
Well, overall, I've noticed, I think, a positive change at the middle school. We happen to be working with PBIS and Say Anything, and it seems like maybe kids are a little calmer.
What is your favorite part about teaching health class?
Oh, definitely the drunk goggles.
Why did you choose to teach middle school rather than high schoolers?
Well, Caitlin, when I was a 24-year-old, I was assigned to teach middle school. I didn't have a choice, and I have really enjoyed this age group. It kind of fits my maturity level, and I wouldn't ever want to switch because I'm just a kid at heart.
And what do you remember most about our class?
A lot of side conversations.
That's definitely enough talking to the teachers.
Now let's go back to the high school.
Thanks, guys. It was fun to travel back in time for a bit.
Now that we've visited the past, let's look forward to the future. Class president elections have taken place, and the new presidents are stepping into action.
Reporters Paul and Austin went out to speak to our presidents and student council members to find out more.
What does it take to become a class president?
In order to become senior class president versus junior, freshman, and sophomore class president, you have to sign up in the student union with Miss Abraham, whereas the other ones are elected within the student council, and you don't have to go through all the processes in the student union.
For freshmen through junior class presidents, I'm the junior class president for this year. Pretty much the process is to sign up on a Google form and say that you're interested, and then give a little speech about 1 minute in front of the student council.
And I am the sophomore class president.
President, I represent all 9th graders when it comes to student council votes and planning events.
What do you do as a class president?
As class president, the main thing that senior class president does is plan class reunions in the future. So I'm going to set up like a Facebook group chat for us all and a community group. And then otherwise, I believe I make the senior shirt for us all later in the school year. And then otherwise, as all the class presidents do, represent my class and bring our wants and needs up to the student council.
There's not too much that the junior class president does, but mainly it's communicating with the people in my grade and making sure that the student council knows what the junior class wants.
It's definitely strong leadership skills. You have to know what you're doing.
As class president, I have like zero power over anyone. I guess I can't really force any of you guys to do anything, and I wouldn't want to.
I make sure that my student body's voice is heard, and I tell the council what my class wants.
Well, it differs depending on grade. Freshman class president definitely has the least out of all the class presidents, but I wouldn't say we have none.
Wow, sounds like they've got a lot going on. Thanks for all you do, presidents.
Now let's pass it over to sports.
Thanks, Sam and Bella. What's poppin', Saints? I'm Andrew.
And I'm Andrew. And this is sports.
I rock that pebble, jump from your sheet. You hear this beat, come at that heavy metal. If you got a business, bro.
In national sports news, the Los Angeles Rams have ruled their star wide receiver Puka Nacua out for their game against the Jacksonville Jaguars in London due to an ankle injury.
Since Week 8 is the Rams' bye week, he is expected to return in the Week 9 game against the New Orleans Saints. In local sports news, our girls' soccer team won in a shootout against the Monticello Magic, resulting in a score of 5-4 and making them back-to-back section champions.
They are now heading to state, so we wish you guys the best of luck.
In more local news here at St. Francis, we have a new unified physical education program for our students. Bella, McKenna, Ava, and Annabelle have more information.
What is Unified PE?
So Unified PE is a combination of our center-based kids who are living with physical and mental disabilities, along with some gen ed kids who are working towards being DAPE-FIA teachers.
And what do you guys do in class?
So right now we have captains. We have 2 captains a week that teach and run lessons, so they work on being teachers. And really it's about like Special Olympics.
I really like the class. It's really fun and it's a good opportunity to teach, and I've learned a lot about the kids.
So last year, Miss Thompson and Lemke recommended this class to us because they thought our personalities would go good with the class.
What's your favorite thing that we've done in the class so far?
Hockey with Miss S and Jared Armstrong. I like it because it's fun to hang out and do new stuff.
Dodgeball. And my favorite class is baseball and hockey, and kickball.
Yeah, I love to see you with your football buddies, and it is cool to see the friendships form and to see how those kids interact and how it's an amazing experience to be a part of it.
I don't know, just hanging out with friends and having a good time.
What's your favorite activity that we've done in class? What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
And I like just being able that these guys get the opportunity to do that with the other kids in class, and they get this social experiment of like craziness and physical activity, and it all comes together in this classroom community that's unlike anything else, right, T?
Right.
Before we go, Saints, this week we're switching it up and we're bringing you this week's RQT.
It's the random question thing. Ding.
What is your fantasy football punishment?
All right. So last year, unfortunately, I took last in Mr. Schroeder's Dynasty Football League, and unfortunately, I had to complete a 300-piece puzzle while sitting in a completely dark room, which was a bathroom, only using a headlamp to give me light to complete that puzzle. It took me 3.5 hours.
And it wasn't 3.5 hours. It was like 5.5, maybe 6 hours.
Not very fun.
And I wouldn't know because my team's too good. I usually win the league. His team could never be as good as my team.
We're doing the dog kennel where you the loser goes into a kennel and all the other people just pour whatever they want on it.
Flour, really anything you can think of, like food, flour, what y'all think?
Like mustard. Our fantasy punishment is if we lose, you have to try out for the dance team.
Ours is make Sora AI videos.
Alright, I have to stay the night in the forest without my phone, and I gotta find my way back home.
Hey Andy, what's your fantasy football punishment since you're now 0-7?
We're doing dog cage for our punishment, and I would like to thank Brian Thomas and Lad McConkey for me being 0-7.
Wow, that's rough.
That's all we got for you this week, Saints. Now let's send it back to Maine.
Thanks, Andrews. You guys did fantastic.
That's a wrap for this week, Saints.
You stay classy, St. Francis.